This is the Roulette Master, and I have an amazing story and strategy to share with you today. One of my subscribers, Luke, says that he's been making a living from home online playing roulette with this strategy I'm going to share with you today. Let's see if he's right. We're going to test it out over a long haul today, and we're going to see if it's as good as he says it is. And let's go ahead and just jump right into it and get started. He says the first thing that he does is he looks at the 12 that's been hit the most recently, which is the first 12. He looks at the last 10 numbers. So what we do is we go ahead and we start placing bets on the other two, and we're going to put streets down for $1 each. And then the street that the 12 that's hit the most, he puts a single street in. So let's go ahead and do that. And then now we have 9 streets. Let's go ahead and spin. And here we go. Let's go ahead and I can't wait to see if this is as good as he says it is. I'll share with you the progression, the bankroll, and everything else that you need to know as we go through. And that's a $3 win to start. And he says that the key to this is the size of the bankroll. I know we only made $3 on that last spin, but he says that's one of the keys right there is that it's a really small starting bet, and the bankroll is a good size for where he starts. And he says that is huge, and that's another $3 win. So we're currently up 6. And let's go ahead and rebet and spin. So you can see we're using the European table today because that's what he uses playing online. If you don't have access to that, you can use this with the 000. The odds are just not quite as good, but still a really good system. So that is another $3 win. We're currently up $9. Let's rebet and spin, and then I'm going to show you what to do, what Luke does when he loses, and that's a 17 black. Okay, that's a $3 win, and we're up $12. Okay, let's go ahead and rebet and spin again here. That's a 22 black. Okay, that's another $3 win, and we're currently up $15. So let's just rebet and spin again here. Again, once we have a loss, I'll show you what to do next, and here we go. That is a 10 black. Okay, and we have a loss. So once we have a loss, we're going to go ahead and double the bet, and I'll show you how many times we need to get wins. So we need to win 3 times before we restart. But he says that since he starts with dollar units and a high bankroll, which we're going to go over here soon, you will get 3 wins in a row at some point as long as you're patient. So let's go ahead and just rebet and spin again. So we have 1 win. We need 2 right here. That's a 26 black. That is a second win. We need 1 more. So you can see we're currently up $18. Let's rebet and spin, and here we go. Okay, that's a 17 black. That's another win. We got our 3 wins. So now we go back to the original bet, and now we're currently up $24. And let's go back to the original $9 bet. And he says that that once you have to go through the 3, you change the bets. You go ahead and look at all the bets again. So let's do that. And if we look at it now, you can see on there we have a lot of second 12. So we're going to make that the one with 1 street this time. So let's go ahead and put these streets out here in the other 2. And then we'll pick one of these in the second 12 to make our 9th street. And let's go ahead and spin. Here we go. Okay, that's a 36 red. That's a win. Okay, it's another $3 win. We're currently up $27. And let's go ahead and spin again. And I know we're only making $3 per spin, but Luke says that's the whole key to this is the small size of the bet starting out. And that's another $3 win. So we're currently up $30 now. And now let's start talking about bankroll, because he says bankroll is everything. Combined with the starting bet, and there's another win. So we're currently up $33. Let's go ahead and spin again here. All right. That's a 28 black. That's another win. So these $3 wins are starting to add up. We're up $36. And let's go ahead and spin again here. Here we go. That's a 15 black. Okay, that's a loss. So again, when we have a loss, we're going to go ahead and double the bet, and we're going to try to get 3 wins in a row. All right, here we go. That's a 26 black. I think that's a win right there. Let's go for our second win now. We're up $33 now.
No more bets.
Let's go for win number 2 right here. Let's see if we can get it. If not, I'll show you what to do next. And that's a 10 black. That's our second win, so we need one more. We're currently up $39.
No more bets.
All right, let's see if we can get win number 3. That's a 17 black. And that's a loss. So if this happens, if you get a loss like that, you go ahead and double the bet again to 36. And again, when we go over the bankroll, you're going to totally understand why it's okay that we need 3 wins in a row, because the bankroll is going to be pretty high for this small of a starting bet. There's one win right there. Okay, we're up 33. Let's rebet and spin. All right, that's a 26 black. That's another win. Let's get one more. We're up $45 now.
No more bets.
Let's go ahead and spin. Okay, that's a 28 black. And we got our 3 wins, so we're up $57 now. Let's go back to the original $9 bet. And then since we went through that, that means we need to change the bets. So let's go ahead and look now at the numbers. And it looks like, let's see, we have 3, 4, 5 of the third 12. We have 1, 2, 3 of the second 12. And we have, let's see, looks like third 12 has hit the most. So let's put our streets on first and second. Just like Luke says to, and then we pick 1 in the 12 that's hit the most. So we're currently at $57. Let's go ahead and spin. And Luke says that he's been making a living doing this from home. And again, he says it's mainly due, he says this is an amazing system, but it's mainly due to the small starting bet and the large bankroll. So we're currently up $60. Let's go ahead and spin again here. And let's see what we get on this one. That's a 19 red. Okay, that's a $3 win, and we're up 63. All right, let's rebet and spin again here. And Luke says that he uses a $3,000 bankroll, which is a lot with dollar units. And but he says that is the key. And he says that you can use less, and he says you'd be fine with 1,000 or 2,000. But if you want to do it the way he's doing it, he uses $3,000. That is crazy. But again, a small starting bet and a large bankroll does seem to be the most important factor. And that's a 17 black. And here we go. Okay, we're up 60.
No more bets.
Oh, I didn't get the bet on that one, I don't think. Let's go ahead and put it down again. That's a 14 red. Okay, let's go ahead and put the bet back up there.
No more bets.
And spin. See if we can get another win here. That's 11 black. Okay, there's another win. I think we need one more. Let's rebet and spin.
No more bets.
And occasionally my fingers hit the wrong button there. Sorry about that, guys. That is a 23 red. Okay, we got our 3 wins. We're up 72. Now we're going to change the bet again because we went through that. And let's see what we have. So it looks like we have mostly, well, I think we have mostly second 12s now. 23, 14, 17, 19, and 18. So we'll go ahead and put our streets on the first and third now. Let's go ahead and do that first, and then we'll add one in the second. Okay. All right, we're up $72. Let's go ahead and spin. Here we go. That's a 29 black. Okay, that's a $3 win. So we're up 75, and you can see we're not making money super fast, but he says that this is all he does. So like that it adds up, and after he's played an hour or so, he has enough for the day, and that's a $3 win. We're up $78. Let's go ahead and spin. That's a 31 black. That's another $3 win. These $3 wins are starting to add up. We're up $81 now.
No more bets.
And here we go. And we'll go through some more. Hopefully we'll have a bunch of losses so you can see how he deals with that. and how his bankroll is so important to that, because we just lost there, so we're going to go from 9 to 18 and spin. And if we lose again, we'll just double again because we have the bankroll to support that. That's a 33 black. That's a $6 win. We're up 78 now. We're going to try to get 3 wins in a row. Here we go. That is a 30 red. I think that's 2 wins in a row. It is, and we're currently up $84. Let's go for our 3rd win now. And here we go again. That's a 3 red. Okay, we got our 3rd win in a row, and we're up $90. We need to find a new bet again, and let's look at these numbers. And it looks like we have mostly third 12 now, so we'll be on 1st and 2nd with the streets now. And then we'll put 1 on the 3rd 12. Okay, we're currently up $90.
No more bet.
Let's go ahead and spin, and here we go. And Luke says if you don't have $3,000, you can start with $1,000 and build it up, but that once you do build it up, he uses $3,000 all the time, and that's been the biggest key for his success, although he says this is an incredible system as well. And hopefully you like this one. We lost that one there. Let's go ahead and spin. We need to get 3 wins in a row again. That's a 1 red. There's 1. That's a $6 win. We're up 87 now. Let's go for win number 2. Here we go. And that's a 28 black. And that's a loss. So we're going to double again. And now you're going to see how important it is that we have this large bankroll, because now we're at 36. I know it's still pretty low, but you know, if you start doubling a lot, eventually it can add up, and we'll see that. That's why we're playing for a little bit longer today, and we're only using one system today, so you can see a larger you know, sample size of you know, if you were going to play this. And that's a 30 red. See what I mean? And we have to double again to 72. You can see it drops us back to $45, and we need 3 more wins in a row. So that's why Luke uses a $3,000 bankroll. That's a 5 red. That's a win at 24. So let's rebet and spin and see if we can get our 3 wins in a row. That's a 9 red. That's 2 wins. Okay, we're up 93. Let's go for 3 wins now. And that's a 19 red. Okay, we got the win. So now we go ahead and reset. And he says no matter what, once you get your 3 wins, you reset. So we're up $117. And let's look at the numbers now. We definitely have, it looks like we might have most first 12 now. I think we do. So we'll be on 2nd and 3rd now on the streets. And then we'll add 1 in that first 12. Okay, so you can see we're currently up $117 already. Again, this is a $3,000 bankroll system with a $9 starting bet, and that's a 12 red. And that's a loss, so we're going to go to 18. And I know we haven't needed that bankroll to this point, and most of the time you won't, Luke says, but it's good to have, and he says it's been the whole key to keeping everything together. And that's a $6 win there. Let's see if we can get 3 in a row.
No more bet.
Here's our second one. All right, that is a 35 black. That's 2. So we're up 120 now.
No more bet.
Let's go ahead and spin again here. Making some new profit. That's a 14 red. Okay, we got our 3 wins in a row, so it's time to look at the bets again. We're up $126. And right now it looks like we probably still have the most in first 12. Let me see, 1, 2, 3. Well, no, maybe not. We have 1, 2, 3, 3 and 3, and then in the third 12, we have 2. So if that's the case, you just pick one of the ones. If they're the same, let's go ahead and pick second 12 this time, and we'll go first and third. So if it's a tie, you can pick. And we'll pick 1 in the second 12. We're currently up $126. Let's go ahead and start over again and keep making some money here, just like Luke's been doing. That's a 22 black. And that's a loss. So we're going to double the bet. And we're up 117, and we're at $18 total bet now. So we started at 9, now we're at 18. That's a 15 black. Okay, that's a win right there. We need 2 more.
No more
All right,
bets.
let's go ahead and spend, try to get our second win at $18 here. That's a 23 red. But we didn't do it. That's what we have to double again, and this is why you need the bankroll. Let's go ahead and spin again. And the other reason you really need it is because a lot of times you'll get 1 or 2 wins and then lose, and then you have to double again. So you need the $3,000 bankroll, and that's a win right there. So let's go ahead and rebet and spin. Let's see if we can get 2 more at this level. And let's see what we get here. That's a 7 red. There's 2. Let's try to get 1 more. We're up $129 now.
No more bets.
Let's go ahead and spin. See what we get here. That's a 17 black. And we lost, so we have to double again. Again, this is why we need the bankroll. You can see it dropped us down to 93 temporarily. But let's get our 3 wins now. And we might make 2 and lose again and have to double again. That's why he says the bankroll is so important. Okay, there's 1. And we're up 117. Let's go for 2. But he said starting low at $9, $1 on each is a huge part of this. And there's 2. Okay, we're up 141. So we're picking up some new profit here for sure. Let's try to get number 3. Ooh, that's a 0. So we have to double again. This is why you need that bankroll, because we're going to go to 144 now. We're up 69. Let's go ahead and spin. And if we didn't have that $3,000 bankroll, it wouldn't seem like it was this easy to bet 144. And that's a 29 black. That's 1 win. So we're up 117. Let's go for number 2.
No more bets.
See if we can get our second win here. That's a 33 black. There's our second. So we're up 165. And let's go for our third. And if we lose this one, we'll have to double again. So that's why he has that $3,000 bankroll there. That's a 34 red. But we got our third win. So now all of a sudden we're up $213. So it's time to bet again. And let's see what we have here. Let's see, we have 1, 2, 3 low. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 high. And it looks like the third 12 has the least. So, I mean the most. So we'll put our streets on the first and second. And then we'll add 1 in the third. That's a $9 bet again. We're at $213, and here we go. Let's see what we get on this one. That's a 36 red, and that's a loss. So we're going to have to double. And you can see when you get up over 100 and you start doubling, having that bankroll is so necessary. And here we go. That's a 35 black. And you can see we lost back to back there, so we have to double again. Now we're at 36. And let's go ahead and spin. But remember, once you get 3 in a row, no matter what, you restart. That's a 30 red. We lost 3 in a row. This is what I wanted you to see, is when it really tests us. Because especially when someone has claims like Luke does, you want to see it get through some really hard times. That's 3 losses in a row. And we finally got a win there. So we're up 174. Let's see if we can get our 3 wins. This is going for number 2 right now. We need 3 consecutive wins. And that's a 0. We have to double again. So now you're really seeing why he says it's so important to have that bankroll. Because now we're at the 144 level. We need 3 wins in a row. And if we don't get them, we're going to have to double again. And if we had a low bankroll, that'd be a problem. Okay, that's a $48 win. We're up 150. Let's try to get our second win here. Here we go. That's a 31 black. And we got our second win. Let's go for our third. We're up 198. And let's go ahead and spin again here. Try to get our third win in a row at 144 total bet. That's a 12 red. And we got our 3 in a row. So now we're up 246, and let's find our next bet. It looks like we still have mostly third 12s. So we'll be on first and second. Then we'll add 1 in on the third. There we go. Let's go ahead and spend $9 total bet. We're starting back over, and let's keep building our profits. That's an 8 black. That's a win at $3. We're up $2.49.
No more
Let's
bets.
go ahead and rebet again here and see how many wins we can get in a row here before we start the recovery process again. That's a 4 black. That's another win at $3. So we're up $2.52. And I know you probably thought when we started winning $3 at the beginning we wouldn't make that much, but we're already between $200 and $300 profit. So that's pretty good. And that's a $3 win. We're up $2.55. And let's go ahead and spin again here. And that's a 10 black. And part of the reason for that's because sometimes when you're losing and you have to double, you might have already got 2 wins, not 3, and then you lose, and then you double, and you make more profit than you were planning on, which is awesome. So as long as you have the bankroll to support that, that's great. That's a 20 black. That's another $3 win. We're up $2.61. Let's go ahead and rebet and spin again here. That's a 3 red. Okay, another $3 win. We're up $2.64. And again, Luke plays online from home doing this, but you can also do this in the casino. Just you'll have an extra 0 to deal with, but it still looks like a really good system. So we're up $2.67. Let's rebet and spin again here. Again, this is European, like most people play online. And there's a loss on 0, but you can play with American. You just have just slightly less odds, and we're going to go ahead and double the bet. And we're at $258 profit right now. We're going to try to get 3 wins in a row. That's a 4 black. Okay, that's a win there. Let's go for win number 2. We're currently at $264 profit. Let's go for win number 2. And that's a 9 red. There's win number 2. Let's go for 3. We're up $270.
No more bets.
And here we go again. That's an 8 black. Okay, there's win number 3. So we're up $276. Let's find our new bet. It looks like we have mostly first 12s now, so the streets are going to go on the second and third. And then we're going to add 1 in there. Okay, so we're at $276, $9 total bet. We're going to start building it back up again. Here we go. That is a 16 red. And that's a win of $3. We're up $279. Let's go ahead and rebet and spin again here. And that's a 27 red. That's another $3 win. We're up $282. We're creeping up on that $300 profit level. That's a 33 black. Another $3 win. We're up $285. Let's go ahead and spin again here. That's a 3 red. And that's a loss. So let's go ahead and double that bet from 9 to 18. We're up $276, and let's try to get our 3 wins in a row now. If we don't get them, we'll have to double and use our bankroll to our advantage. That's a 34 red. That's 1 win. We're up $282. Let's go for number 2 right here. All right. That's a 9 red. And we lost. So again, this is why we need the bankroll. We're going to double from 18 to 36. Drops us back to $264 profit. Let's get our 3 wins in a row now. Tried to hit the 0 there, but that's a 26 black. That's 1 win. Let's go for 2. We're up $276. And let's go ahead and spin. Here we go. That's a 9 red. And we lost. So again, I want you guys to see this if you have a bunch of losses, especially when someone has claims like Luke does that they're making a living from home. We want to test it out and see the worst spends possible to make sure that this works. And that's a $24 win. Let's rebet and spin. This is going for win number 2 now. Here we go. And that's a 10 black. And that's another loss. So again, this is why we need the bankroll. We're going to go to 144 again like we did earlier. We need 3 wins in a row. And if we lose one of these, we're going to have to double again. But, if we had a small bankroll, that'd be a problem. But with 3,000, not quite such a big problem, but look at that. Look how many times we've lost. We've lost a bunch of times, and that, and you can see it dropped us back to $48 profit temporarily. Let's get our 3 wins in a row, but since we have a $3,000 bankroll, we can keep doubling. There's 1 win. That's a $96 win. Let's rebet and spin again here. If we had a smaller bankroll, we would not feel comfortable doubling this high. That's a 27 red. There's a second win of 96. We're up 240. Let's go for number 3. Here we go. That's a 19 red. There's win number 3. We're up $336 now. That is awesome, man. All right, that's pretty cool when you get you have a bunch of losses and you come out with more profit than you were going to have before. So let's look at the bets here and see. We have a 19, 27, 21. Looks like we have a fairly even amount this time. I see we have 4, 1, first 12. So let's go second and third with the streets, and then we'll put 1 on the first 12 there. We're up $336 already. So when you do get have some losses, you actually have the ability to make more, but there is some risk there. That's why we have that bankroll. And we're currently at $339. Here comes our next spin, and let's see if we win this one. That's a 5 red. That's a loss, so let's double that from 9 to 18. And spin. Here we go. See if we can get our 3 wins in a row. That's a 35 black. That's a win. That's 1. Okay, we're currently up $336, and we're going for win number 2. That's a 3 red. And we lost, so we double again. Again, why we need our bankroll. We're up 318. We need 3 wins in a row. Here we go. That's a 16 red. There's 1. We're up 330. Let's go for win number 2 now. That's a 19 red. There's win number 2. We need 1 more. We're up $342 now. If we get this one, we can go back and start a new bet. That's a 5 red though, and you can see that's a loss. That's a $36 loss. We're up 306, but we have to double again. We're going to 72. Let's see if we can get our 3 wins now. That's a 24 black. There's 1. We're up 330. Let's go for win number 2 here. Yeah, it's a 27 red. That's a win. Okay, let's go for our 3rd win now. You can see we're up $354. We are going to go for 1 more win here. See if we can get a higher number, not a low one, or a 0. That's a 9 red. And we lost it. So you can see this is why we need that bankroll. We're going to 144, but when you do have a bunch of losses like this, you actually have the ability to make more. And since we have a big bankroll, we can keep going. That is a win there at 48. We're up 330. That's win number 1. Let's go for win number 2. See if we can get a higher number here. Ooh, that's another loss. 9 red. So this is again why we need the big bankroll. We're at 288 now. We need 3 wins, and if we lose this one, we're going to have to go over $500 on the next bet. But we can do that with a $3,000 bankroll. There's 1 win. We need 2 more. We're up 282. All right, let's go for win number 2. Come on, high numbers. There we go. 24 black. That's win number 2. We need 1 more. We're at $378. And let's see if we can get 1 more win here. Okay, we did it. That's 3 wins in a row. That's a $96 win. Now we're at $474, and we look for our next bet, and it looks like most of the numbers, we have 26, which is in the 3rd, 12, 34, 27. We have 24 and 24 in the 2nd. I think most of the highest number is in the first 12. So let's go ahead. We'll go second and third, and then we'll pick one out of the first 12. We're at $474, and let's spin here and see if we can get another win. That's a 30 red, and that's a win. $3 win. We're at $477. Let's go ahead and spin again here. And Luke is right though. With if I didn't have the large bankroll that he was talking about, I would not feel comfortable with being at 288 and knowing that I might have to double. And but with a $3,000 bankroll, it doesn't seem that risky because you have so many more chances to double with that much larger of a bankroll. So I see why he's doing much better. And we're at 483 now. Let's rebet and spin. And a lot of times when it looks like with this one that when you get in trouble, you actually can make more money as long as your bankroll keeps you hanging in there. And let's double after that loss. So we're currently at $474. Let's go ahead and spin again here. Yeah, it's a 14 red. Okay, that's a $6 win. That's one win. We're at 480. Let's go for win number 2. Tried to hit the 0 there, but that's a 26 black. That's another win. Okay, we're at 486. Let's go for our third win now. That's a 24 black. And that's 3 wins in a row. We're at $492 now. So now our next bet looks like it'd be, it's mostly second 12 now. So let's go first and third. Fix that one. And I've been playing for a longer session today, so anytime someone makes claims like they're making a living from home, we got to test it out longer. And even after this, I want you guys to test this and let me know what you guys think, because that's a pretty big claim, and we need to really test this out a while. And we're at 495. And I'd love to hear from everybody as always in the comments. You guys are awesome. That's a 22 black there. And that's a loss, so we double the bet to 18. And spin here and try to get our 3 wins in a row again. That's a 14 red. And that's another loss. We're going to go from 18 to 36. Let's go ahead and spin again here and see if we can get some wins. That's a 35 black. Okay, there's one win. And we're at 480. Let's go for win number 2 here. That's a 13 black, and that's another loss. We have to double again. So again, you're really seeing why this bankroll is so necessary, because now we're at 72. One more loss, we're at 144, and then but at $3,000 bankroll, it gives you many more chances to get these 3 wins. So let's go ahead and try to get our second one here. We're at 468, $72 total bet. Let's get something in the first or third. Oh my goodness, 0 doesn't help us that much, does it? Okay, so let's double the bet to 144. We're up 396. Let's go ahead and spin. Okay, that's a win with 9 red. We'll take it. We need 2 more. We're at 444. Let's go ahead and spin again here and see if we can get something in the first or third. And we did. That's a 12 red. So we got our 2 wins now. We're up 492. Let's get our 1 more here, and then we'll be over $500 profit. Ooh, that's a 14 red. And we lost that one. So we would have to go. We're up 348. We would have to double again to 288. So again, you're seeing why we need the $3,000 bankroll. That's a 22 black. And that's another loss. Okay, so this is what I wanted you guys to see. This is why I played so long, because we're at 576 total bet now. We can do this, though, because we have the $3,000 bankroll, though. If we didn't, we would not be able to do this. And that's a 19 red. Okay, there's 1 win. Now we need a second. We'll go right here. That's another win, 10 black. And one thing I will tell you is, if you get this high up in the bets, and you're this close to how much we were up, I think we're only $20 away. Go ahead and stop, and don't try to get the third win. That's probably the last lesson I want to teach you today. And Luke said something about that in the email as well. So we're up $444. Let's go ahead and end our session there. We're not going to risk a $576 bet over $20 of profit. So let's go ahead and be smart, and that's something that I think everybody can learn from. But I keep sending the systems in like this one. You guys are awesome, and I just love seeing the new systems come in every day. Remember to send those to roulettemaster.c@gmail.com. That's roulettemaster.c@gmail.com. Pick a new one every single day of the week, 365 days of the year. Test them out at 7 a.m. Central Time, and then it's your guys' turn. Let me know in the comments what you think, good or bad, and share with everybody in this wonderful community. We just reached 50,000 subscribers. Let's keep growing to 100,000, and the more people we can get in this great community, the better in our search for the best roulette system possible each and every day. And I really enjoyed this one today. I hope you guys did as well. If you're enjoying the content, please like and subscribe, and let's keep this community growing strong. I just have a lot of fun, and I hope you guys do as well. This is the Roulette Master, and have a great day, everybody.
Grant and Linda down on their luck in a smoky back room, felt like they were stuck. They heard about a man with a gambling plan, the Roulette Master who'd lend a steady hand. Said spin the wheel and watch where it lands. There's a